Learn backstroke in minutes. Here is the body position that keeps you straight and fast. Hi, I'm Alex Coci. I competed at 2012 Olympics. And look, I'm going to show you 5 steps that build on each other. We're going to start with the backstroke body position and we're going to go all the way to the full stroke. This is the foundation. Get these things down and backstroke becomes smooth and easy instead of wobbly. 5 steps, underwater video, super slow so you can see everything. You can try this in your next practice. Let's get into it. Alright, so step 1, the body position. So here is where you learn how to float on your back without sinking. Your hips needs to stay up and your head needs to stay still. And that's the foundation for everything. Now here is what we're going to do. We're going to practice the back float practice. So stand in the shallow end or in the deep end, wherever you feel comfortable. Head back in the water, ears underwater, and then your eyes looking straight up at the ceiling, and spread your arms and spread your legs and make a starfish. So here is the key with this float. You need to press your chest up towards the ceiling and your hips will gonna come up. Think about keeping your belly button close to the surface of the water. Don't let your hips drop or you will sink. Make sure that your head stays still and your body as well. And you're not looking at your toes because that will make your hips sink. You're looking straight up. The water should be right at your hairline. Now think about lying on a table, your body flat, not sitting on a chair. Try to hold this position for about 10 seconds and do this 5 times as a starfish position. Just focus on keeping your hips up, head still, chest up, belly button up. Now a quick checkup. If your hips stays at the surface, that means you're not sinking. You've got it. If your hips drop, then try to press your chest a bit up, look straight up and not at your feet. Once you've got the body position locked in, then everything else becomes way easier. Now let's add the kick that keeps you moving. Step 2, the flutter kick. So now we're adding that consistent kick that keeps you moving and keeps your hips up. Think about kicking from your hips with straight legs. Small, fast kicks, not big and slow ones. Now here is the drill we're going to do. We're going to do backstroke kick. Now you've got that body position from step 1. Hips up, head back, looking straight up. So now your kicks start from your hips, not from your knees. Legs stay pretty straight, just a tiny knee bend. Your feet should just break the water surface. And you want to see a little splash, but not a huge one. Make sure you kick fast and small. Think about kicking through the water, not splashing everywhere. So your ankles will stay loose and floppy, not stiff. The rhythm that I want you to keep is constant, like a motor running, not stopping between the kicks. So make sure you keep it continuous. Quick checks, make sure that your legs are pretty straight. If your knees are bending a lot, then straighten them out and kick from your hips. And you should have small splashes at the surface, not big ones. Now once you got this kick rhythm, that means that you've got the engine that will power your backstroke swim. Alright, so we got the position and the power. Now let's add the arms. So step 3, the arm recovery. Now this is how we bring your arms back over your head without throwing you off balance. We're going straight back, arms close to your ears, thumb up, nice and relaxed. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to try single arm backstroke. Start on your back and we're gonna try to recover with one arm while the other one stays by your side. So as your hand exits the water by your hip, the thumb comes out first, your arms swing straight back over the shoulder and think about reaching the wall behind you. Keep your arms straight but not locked tight. As your arms goes back, then it passes close to your ear. Thumb is pointing up all the way midway recovery. And from this point, we're trying to turn your pinky because the pinky finger is going to enter first in the water by the time it passes the ear. Your arm should be reaching straight back and not to the side. Your hand enters in the water pinky first, right in line with your shoulder. Not outside and definitely not crossing over your head. Straight back in line with your shoulder. Now a quick check. If your arms is going straight back and entering in line with your shoulder, that means you're doing it right. But if your arm is going out to the side or crossing over, then you need to bring it closer to your ear. Once you nail this recovery, you will stop zigzagging all over the lane. Now let's add the underwater pull. This is where you're actually going to grab the water. So step 4 is the underwater pull. And here is where you grab the water and you push yourself backward. So think about drawing a question mark underwater. The hand goes deep, then it bends, then pushes it down all the way to your hips. And here is the drill that I want you to do. So again, we're going back to the single arm. But this time, we focus what we do underwater and not over the water. As one arm extends above your head and it enters in the water from the recovery, first, your hand reaches down and deep with pinky finger leading. Your arm is straight at first, reaching down towards the bottom of the pool. And this is the catch. Next, bend your elbow and pull your hand down and back towards your hip. Your elbow stays high, don't let it drop. Your hand pulls in a curve, like you're drawing a question mark, and feel the water on your palm and your forearm. Last, push your hand down past your hip. Your palm pushes down and back, and the thumb touches your thigh as you complete the pull. Now quick check, your hand should go deep first, then bend, then accelerate through that pull. And you should feel the pressure on your palm the whole time, especially during that mid-pull phase. Once you get this pull pattern, then you're actually moving through the water instead of just waving your arms around. Alright, so let's move into the last step, which is the rotation and timing. And this is where you add the body rotation to your stroke without losing the straight line. Now think of it like rolling from side to side. When the right arm pulls, then your right shoulders drops as well. Now here is what I want you to do. I want you to go back to the single arm backstroke, but focusing on rotation. As your right arm enters in the water and pulls, then your right shoulders rotates down. Your body rolls to the right side about 30 to 45 degrees. Your left shoulder comes out of the water slightly as your right arm finishes at your hips. Your body rolls back to the flat position, then your right arm recovers over the water and your left shoulder starts to drop for the next stroke. It's a constant rolling motion back to back. Your head stays still the whole time. Your head in backstroke never moves. It stays looking straight up at the ceiling or at the sky in my case. The rotation comes from your shoulders and core, not from your head. And the timing is, as one arm pulls underwater, the other one recovers over the water. They work as opposite to each other. When the right arm pulls, the left recovers. If you're staying flat, then you're not rotating enough. And really drop that pulling shoulder. And make sure your head is staying still. And if it's turning to side, then try to lock in place, looking straight up. This is very important. Once you get the rotation and timing down, backstroke starts feeling robotic and starts flowing. Alright, so here is how you put all together. Make sure you feel comfortable with each level before moving on. So honestly, I spent years perfecting my backstroke technique. These 5 steps compress what it took me months into about 3 weeks of focused practice. Get these 5 steps down and you'll swim backstroke in a straight line with smooth rotation, you'll move much more easier through the water, and you'll stop zigzagging all over the lane. But the big difference between knowing these steps and actually mastering them is feedback. Having someone to show you what you cannot see yourself. So because of that, I run a free swimming community on School, where you can ask me questions, get feedbacks, tips, and much more. It's completely free, link in the description down below. Now let me know in the comments which of these 5 steps are you going to work this week. Is it the body position, the kick, or the rotation? I read every single comment and I will love seeing you how you guys are progressing. And if this thing helped your backstroke technique, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more step-by-step tutorials just like this. Now that you've watched this backstroke tutorial, watch how I'm breaking down the breaststroke as well. See you then.